It is like the shiny material, so you can see fingerprints. Personally, I don't really care because, you know, people aren't going to be looking at my palette, and you can see yourself in it. It doesn't have the writing of the like company or what it is on it, but I don't really mind that personally. I can just label it myself. And you open it up and it looks like that. And the clip like that it clamps with isn't a cheap clip like BH Cosmetics. It's very durable and it hasn't snapped off. I've been using this for probably around 3 weeks now, and it's a really, really nice clip. If you just keep going back and forth, it won't break. Okay. So it comes to 88 shimmer colors. You can see. And the reason I have this little Juicy Couture outlet things taped over the mirror is because I broke the mirror, but it's not the palette's fault at all. It's not like the quality of the palette. I just stepped on it. Yeah. So I'm very superstitious, so I covered up the cracked mirror like this. So if you do step on it, the mirror will crack, but it's not the company's fault. Just saying, it's not the company's fault. Oh, and everything on the brush set in the palette came with packing peanuts, and it was bubble wrapped too. Well, the palette was. So it comes with neutrals, and then it comes to like yellowy, bronzy. This is just like an overview of all the colors, kind of without the blues and the purples. Yeah, neutrals, like good for highlighting colors, and then just an overview, and then it goes into the bright greens, the dark greens, the blues, the bright blues and purples and hot pinks, the purples, the peaches, the neutrals, and like the grays and blacks. So, I've been using this nonstop. At first when I got it, I'm like, this is terrible. I hate this. The colors are just badly pigmented. But when I started using it for the 3 weeks, I fell in love. It's so amazing. However, I was disappointed the black eyeshadow here at the bottom. It was already cracked when I opened it, so I don't have a black eyeshadow, but it is a really good black, so just hope yours doesn't crack if you order one. That's kind of what it looks like. Good thing I have black eyeshadows, right? But yeah, that was the only one that was cracked. So, I really like using these colors for lip glosses too, more than the eyes. I don't really like using the color eyeshadows on my eyes. I just don't think they look very good. But I do like them, mixing them with lip glosses like this peachy color. The third to last row, second one to the bottom. I make lip glosses out of this all the time. It's so pretty. It's like a coral color. Bright coral color, and it's so pretty. You can see it. I don't know if you can see that, but right there. And then I've been loving this color up here, this like soft neutral. And it's just so pretty, except some of these eyeshadows are really soft and they're not gonna last you too long. Like I've probably used this one 3 times and it's already flat, like there's no more like dome to it, which is a little upsetting that they don't last very long, but you know, they're dime sized. Oh, and by the way, this is the same exact colors and everything of Coastal Scents. Everything is the same except for like the outside and stuff, and that clip isn't cheap, and that's such. Some of these colors are ultra pigmented. Like I'll pick a few. And then some of these colors aren't pigmented at all. Like, I mean, there's no pigmentation at all to them. Okay, well here's 3 of the colors. Here's some of the pigmented ones, which they're of course like the brightest colors. Let me see, there's this one, that's what it is. Alright, there's this one that it's like the prettiest turquoise. It's not pigmented at all. That's like rubbing a billion times and it just doesn't come off. See, like, it doesn't. Like, I'm so disappointed in that color. All the other ones are really good though. Look at that vibrant blue. So yeah, I'm really impressed with this overall, and I really like it. And from what I haven't tried a Coastal Scents palette. From what I heard though, this is probably better because the colors also don't fall out at all, which is amazing. Like with the Coastal Scents one, if you like colors fall out, and the clamp always breaks off. This it doesn't, so that's awesome. Brush set. This is the 5-piece brush set. Available on Cosmetique boutique.com. So it comes in this really, really cute little carrying case, and this comes in black, white, and pink. So this is a pink one, which it's more of a red, but it's a really, really nice case, and it comes with 5 brushes. A little foundation brush, a blush brush, a medium shader brush, a thicker shader brush, and then I'm not really sure what this brush is, but I use it as eyeliner. So I'll go over each brush. So these brushes are super, super mini size, which I at first, didn't like, because this is supposed to be a foundation brush. How are you supposed to do your whole face with that? It's really, really small. And like, look at the eyeshadow brush. Like, look at that. This one's normal size. And then the eyeliner brush, I'm not really sure what it was. I think it was a lip brush. I'm using it as an eyeliner one. So first, the brushes come in this little plastic case, so they protect the bristles. This blush brush, I'll just start out. It's terrible. It's super scratchy. I don't know. It doesn't pick up any pigmentation. It's so small. It doesn't even cut it on your face. And it's just bad. And it sheds and the bristles break, and I would never use this on my face. It just, ugh, I don't like it. Other brushes. At first, I'm like, oh, this blush brush is horrible. How am I supposed to like the other brushes? Well, I like the other brushes a lot. I've been using them for the past 3 weeks as my only brushes. This one I use to put on all my eyeshadow. And it works really well. It picks up pigmentation nicely, and it packs them down. However, some of the hairs do kind of come loose, which I don't really like. But it's a really, really nice brush, and you can really, really get into the nooks and crannies of your eyes. And then this is a smaller eyeshadow brush. I think this might be an eyeliner brush, but I don't know how someone would use this as for an eyeliner. But it's really, really nice for just getting those little spots. I know after you put on your mascara, sometimes you get mascara little dots on your eyeshadow. This is what this is great for. You can just dot it over quickly, and highlighting. And inner corner. It's just really, really nice size. It is really, really small, but it's really, really nice for those little details. And then there's this brush, which I'm not really sure what it was. It's the same material as the foundation brush, but I cleaned the brushes, and I kind of shaped this to have a point, and it's been working decently for eyeliner for me. I wouldn't say it's the best eyeliner brush, of course, but it does kind of get the job done. I don't know, I'm not really too big of a fan of this, but yeah. And then there's this foundation brush, which, look at this compared to my head. It's not going to get done anything. But it is really, really nice for concealer, blending out your concealer, because sometimes you don't want to use that huge foundation brush, because then you'll get concealer on your cheek and stuff. So this is really, really easy just to go in and get those dark circles easily. And I tried using this for eyeshadow too, because I thought it looks like the MAC 239, but it's that foundation material, and it doesn't pick up pigmentation at all, but it is, again, like I said, great for concealer. So overall, there's only really 2 brushes that I'm oh, these are daily for living, which are these little 2 mini ones. They're amazing. They're you need to have these.